Hello everyone, I'm Aramis and welcome to Stardew Mod Showcase. This video will be about some expansion mods for Stardew Valley, such as Stardew Valley Expanded, East Scarp, and several others. Let's see them one by one. Let's first create a farm. We'll name it Mods Farm and we'll also add it as our favorite thing. We'll do everything else, normal and standard farm. First of all, we'll be taking a look at Ridgeside Village. Ridgeside Village is a huge mod that adds a whole new village accessible by cable car at the north of the city. It has a starting event that will trigger as soon as you get out of your home, where you can see the relationship between Lenny, Ridgeside Village's mayor, and Louis, her brother. We'll skip it for now so you can see it for yourself once you play with the mod. Let's quickly go to Ridgeside Village. You can see the cable car here. It has a cute animation. The horse will also be with you once you are in the car. Ridgeside also has an introduction of how the city looks and the places around it, which Lenny will give it to you and tell you about the different buildings, people, etc. I'll also leave this one for you to see when you play, as I don't want to spoil everything in the mod. You see the village has a whole map with everything. It has secrets, it has unlockable stuff like the community greenhouse, which is currently down, but you may have to find a way to fix it back. There is also a really cool dungeon. You can find, let's take a look at the dungeon, though I am at the first day of the month, so we may die quickly as I don't even have a weapon. I'll cheat it out, I think. Let's skip Gio's introduction as well so you don't spoil yourself too much. But there's people who give you a quest, it has to do with your grandmother. There's really cool stuff going on around it. Alright, we got the axe. In the dungeon we go. This is already a little secrety, but it's not that hidden, so we'll skip again the mission they give you so I don't spoil you. And this is a whole new area with unlockable areas as well. There's a new area on the north of the map. There are new enemies here that drop new stuff. There are hidden things. You see, there is forage. There are items for a quest. Oh my god, I don't have a ring to grab those. There are some bosses. Look at this enemy. I hate it. It's so hard to fight usually. Once you've been fighting a lot of enemies will accumulate. So I'd say you have to play quite rush this zone usually, as if you don't kill the enemies quick enough, they'll stack up and you'll have trouble. This is a quick overview of Ridgeside. You see what I mean with the enemies stacking. Let's quickly get out of here. The mod also has several new fish, which you can fish on the lakes, the rivers, and everything else in the city. Let's take quickly a rod. There is also a really nasty debuff on the north side in that dungeon I showed you, which doesn't let you eat, so it's not easy to heal yourself either. Alright, the sunfish, that's not new. Throw it out. You see, nauseated, you're too sick to eat anything, so don't bother carrying food up there either. Alright, took me a while, but here you can see one of the new fish, mountain whitefish. There's also quite a few festivals, 2 of them actually. One in Ridgeside Village here, it's a cute gathering of everyone. The boys and the girls team up and sell stuff. And then you also have a New Year's festival, which happens high up on the mountain. I'll leave those for you to discover once you play the mod. You will see also that the mod also adds quite a few new NPCs, as in the introductions quest you'll notice you need to talk to 74 people instead of 28, I think it's in the base game. This also adds the mods from Stardew Valley Expanded and a few other ones I have installed, but a bunch of them are from Ridgeside. If you want, you can go into the config file for the mod and turn off needing to talk to Ridgeside people for completing this mission. You will see if I go to social the huge amount of new characters I have installed. And quite a few of them are also marriageable. There are also quite a few new stores, my favorite one of them being this one, where you can hire people for watering your crops. For every crop, they cost 5 gold. The more crops you have, obviously it's gonna cost more, but they do it every day until you don't have money or you cancel their service. You can also hire them to repair your fences or pet your animals, which is really cool. There is also a store, a general store like Pierre's. There is a smaller store up on the here on Jeric's Hill Farm, where he sells discounted seeds, but only low quantities of them. And there's a lot more you can discover playing this mod, so let's look at the next one. Now, let's go take a look at Stardew Valley Expanded. We'll teleport to the farm using the cheats mod, and we'll go take a look to the new stuff it adds. First of all, you'll see there's a new path over here, which takes you to a mysterious hut, which we will uncover later down in the game as you have to clear them out with an improved axe. Then you'll have to repair it with help from Robin, and it's a whole new thing, but it gives you a really cool extra space where you can plant stuff, age stuff, etc. As you can see, the villagers from the other side also walk around the city in Pelican Town. And over here you can already see one of the new NPCs added by Stardew Valley Expanded, which is Olivia. She's a divorced woman who has a child, Victor, who should be living along with her over on the top right corner over here. She is a marriage candidate as well as her son, so really cool to see older women being able to marry again in Stardew. There's also quite a few other NPCs. Let's quickly teleport to them. So we'll go to Andy's farm. Andy is another new NPC added by Stardew Valley Expanded. He's kind of like a Georgia fan, grumpy old man. He sometimes complains about taxes and a lot of similar stuff. We also have another new NPC that's on the right between the beach and the forest. You can see where I am over here on the map, below the farm. And let's quickly go right to meet Sophia. There she is. She's a really shy girl, really cute, talks a lot about cosplaying, sells sprinklers, which is really good early game. And you can also learn about her backstory, which is pretty sad, to be honest. Expanded also adds quite a few new areas, including new fish, let's actually go catch one of them fish. You will see one of the new areas over here. Find it on the right. There's like a community garden that's closed that you may or may not unlock later down the line. There's also this huge bridge where you can fish a few new fish, such as the butterfish, or well, I wasn't able to catch one probably because it's the first day, but also wanted to tell you Stardew Expanded has a lot of stuff late game. You'll see the wizard will teach you some magic, you'll uncover something in the backwoods, you'll learn a lot of stuff about the south of the forest. There's quite a few hidden areas. You'll see also there's another village that usually talks to Marlon with adventurers and another witch. You'll get to talk to them and even help them later down the line. And that's it for now for expanded. I don't really want to spoil you much, so let's take a look at the next expansion, which is Scarp. You can find it on the right of the map, the right side of the map. It's a small town with a few NPCs, but the good thing about this mod, it's really modular. You can find a lot of NPCs as add-ons on the workshop. I have a few installed right now. One is Nora the Herpetologist, which will probably be coming home in a few minutes. And there's also another one called Neverending Adventure, which is about a branch of the Adventurers Guild and adventure and magic and stuff. There's also hidden areas of the map, like a new farm where you can build stuff, which is located on the northwest of northeast, not northwest. There's a new map hidden on the right side of the area, which is called the Cherry Orchard. You can uncover its weird history if you go there. There's also a map of a forest. There's an abandoned mine. There's quite a lot of stuff you can find around this mod as well. And here we have Nora. Who lives over here. And yeah, that's it. They also have quite a few new fish, new missions. You'll get to meet a few animal characters. They may or may not be people hiding around here. A cat maybe. There's also a duck. You'll see a lot of new stuff, cool, that you'll be unlocking as time advances. Now, I've skipped time till fall. We'll have to meet a new villager that lives on the north near the spa, who is trapped after the landslide. So you'll meet her after the landslide is cleared and you can access the spa again. Again, I won't show you everything, so you can meet her and talk to her better later down the line. You'll have also people from Ridgeside visit you. We have here our cat. So anyway, let's take a look at the other two mods we're missing. And we'll use this to go to Mount Vapius. You'll see a cinematic as soon as you arrive. I'm cheating, so I won't see it right now. But this is also a new village. You'll have new stuff like a new tree. You can see the birch trees over here. There's new stores that sell you stuff for things you can find, gold, and also some coins called Vapius coins, which you can find exploring around in this area. You can see the birch tree. I don't think I'll get drop the seed because I'm level 1 foraging, but it has its own birch sap, which you can get with a tapper. Everything's really well thought out. You can also find new areas to explore and to kill monsters. There's new enemies. There's new minerals and stuff that you can put on the museum. We'll go take a look at the museum later. See some of the new enemies over here. This jumpy little guy. Well, and let's go take a look at the museum now, actually. I won't spoil everything you can find in this forest. So in the museum, you'll see a few things have changed. First of all, this stuff now has glass. This is because of Stardew Valley Expanded. And there's also a lower platform over here, added by Visit Mount Vapius, which is the mod we've just been taking a look at. And because you can donate a whole bunch of new minerals, objects, artifacts, and everything, you have an expanded area where you can put stuff. Also, later down the line, Gunther becomes a giftable NPC thanks to Stardew Valley Expanded. You can talk to him, gift him, gain friendship points. All other NPCs that gain this friendship system, like the normal vanilla one. Morris, you can talk to him, gain friendship with him, and hearts. You'll see his story better. There's also an expanded Georgia path with Stardew Valley expanded. And lastly, also Marlon becomes a new giftable NPC. Let's go take a look at the last thing we should unlock. Let me cheat a bit again. We'll have to unlock the bust and see if I can use it myself to go to downtown Zuzu, the last expansion we'll be looking at. I think there's a book right now where you can go without the needed gold. You'll see that I click it and I go even if I don't have enough money. So that'll probably be fixed in the future. There's Georgia. There's a lot of cool stuff here in this city as well. You can go to a place where you can rent an apartment. You can also find an airport, which we'll be taking a look at right now. Let me go around here. There's a lot of shops, there's a lot of NPCs, there's new people. See, I think the airport is on the top left. You can get run over by cars as well. So let's get to this huge airport over here. See, it's named. Well, we won't see what it's named because I don't have it enough. The Zuzu International Airport. Here you can buy a ticket to go to a resort. Let me cheat in some money. Fly to Kahuna Resort. You get also a nice animation of the plane from Stardew Airlines going over there. And once we arrive, we got over here a whole new map. You can see the map also features a map, like ironically, and this has also this mod in general also has new quests, new NPCs, there's new areas to explore, and lots more stuff you can find out. That's it for the stuff we'll be seeing in game. Now let's go take a look at a few things upcoming in some mods. Okay, so next thing we'll be taking a look at a few things that are upcoming mods. The first thing I want to take a look at is a few mods that will be added to East Scarp. This mod, Juliet and Jesse, as well as the Professor Jasper mod, Professor Jasper Thomas, are going to be added both to the base East Scarp mod. There are also some really cool seasonal outfit mods for the mods we just saw. If you look for seasonal, they'll appear as slightly cuter aesthetic. There are some for normal, like the base game, Stardew Valley Expanded. There's also some for East Scarp. Let me check. Here are the ones for Ridgeside Village. And finally, the one for East Scarp. These add a lot of different outfits that change depending on the season for each of the different characters. Not only for winter, like in the base game now in 1.6, but one each for each of the seasons and a different one for each of the festivals. So, for example, characters will be disguised during Spirit Eve as different characters from many IPs. We'll also take a look at some of the few things upcoming in Stardew Valley Expanded. There's gonna be a whole new map called Castle Village. I won't show it here because it's gated to Patreon, but you can see a few if I can find them. There we go. There is some NPCs. There's gonna be new quests, new everything, and you're gonna be able to access it, I assume, with one of the last parts of the mod in Stardew Valley Expanded. where you visit a place near Castle Village. Lastly, I'll show you a few mods that are upcoming, like Sunbury Village, another big city mod with new enemies, NPCs, quests, etc. You can find a lot of maps. It looks really cool and it should be coming in the near future. There's also Welcome to Mineral Town, a mod that adds a whole new city as well. This is currently out. You can see it if we go back to here. We'll go for Welcome to Mineral Town. This is currently not updated to 1.6 though, but you can play it in 1.5 or wait for an update. It adds this many NPCs, there are marriage candidates, it has quests, more forage, fish, and a lot more stuff. And there's also quite a bit planned to come in the future as well. A few other mods we can take a look at are Durin's Rest, which is also an expansion. I'm not a fan of the art style here, but I know there's a mod, I think by the same author, which has vanilla style portraits for the mod. This mod also has new area monsters, weapons, crops, trees, a bunch of different things. And some other expansion mods are Stuffton and Fostoria, which go kind of together. You can see they also add quite a few NPCs, new areas to explore, etc. Let's see, so we have Stuffton and Fostoria, I said. Also an expansion with new NPCs and places. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or like for more modding content. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. There's also all the links for the mods discords. You can also find a lot of help for modding Stardew Valley in the official Stardew Valley discord. There's a channel specifically for that. And thank you for watching, and to all the mod authors for making some great and awesome mods. I'll probably be covering other Stardew Valley mods in the future, like maybe wildflowers. So do tell me if you're interested in the comments, and see you next time.